So, Kate, talk us through then how this process happened, because you were thinking, actually, you know, any other arm alternative is not going to work here. So how did you come up with this?
Well, what it wasn't necessarily that the other arms weren't, like, useful or anything. We just wanted to give Charlie as many options as possible. And then I watched a clip about Shed of the Year where there was a gentleman who's been making them for free. We did contact him and they said there was an 18 to 24 month waiting list. Wow. And one of our friends, Alex Wetton, actually overheard my conversation, and then he contacted Ben, and then Ben was excited to
take on the project, because I watched Shed of the Year as well, and I saw the company that you're talking about. I was very excited. Slightly different company to yours, Ben, because you were able to help Charlie and Kate. Now, we've got some of the arms here that you've designed. Talk us through what happened when Kate contacted you and then you started working with Charlie.
So it was first Alex Wetton got in touch with us. He was the family friend, and he mentioned that they were having trouble with the NHS prosthetic. I think the main issue was they've gone down the route of adding motors and sensors and things like this.
The NHS arms, yeah.
And it really bulks them up and makes them really heavy. And one thing we spoke to Charlie about is that she was having to use her other arm to lift that, and it sort of didn't make any sense, like, why you would do that. So we went down the route of just basically trying to find, like, a lightweight solution. So one thing is we found a group called Team Unlimited, and they produced this arm, they designed it, so none of the design of this one was done by us. But the idea was that it was just made from plastic, so it was really lightweight. And it's quite a nice natural progression, because as she gets stronger, it'll also mean that her grip gets stronger as she goes along. So yeah, and then we just worked. I think we've been working with you guys for a few months now.
Yeah. Just making visits.
Yeah, so you guys have visited us about 8, 9, 10 times.
We can see these arms and they look very special. You designed the colours, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why did you choose these colours?
Because they really look good, and I really like yellow and purple, and they look all beautiful and nice and bright. They
do look bright, they do look beautiful, and they look very futuristic as well. They look really, really cool. Can you put one of the arms on for us? Is that okay?
For this one.
Is it quite easy to do, Charlie?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it now. There you go.
And Kate, what sort of a difference has this made to Charlie?
Well, we wanted it really bright and things like that to make her proud, really, and, like, I wanted her to be proud that she was wearing a prosthetic, and, like, yeah.
So it's gone on that easy, and look, you can see you squeezing your hand together.
And you got this just before Christmas, didn't you, Charlie? So how much of a difference did it make having your new arm for Christmas?
Like, it made it more easier and helpful, and helps me with stuff to help at school and at home and at other places.
Amazing.
It's really good.
And Kate, what was it like to be able to see Charlie, I understand, actually opening a paper with a prosthetic for the first time?
Unwrapping presents.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Like, just learning, like everyday basic things. It's a very slow process at the moment, because, like, we do about 10 minutes every few hours or things like that, and then we just keep encouraging her and things like that. But
and what do your friends think, Charlie, when they see your arm?
They're really, like, amazing, like, gather around me, like they keep on asking questions and, like, say, hold this and hold that and everything.
So you're getting to practice, your friends are helping you practice using the arm.
Yeah.
And as Charlie grows, Ben, I guess it's going to get adapted and it's going to slowly get refined, and as she builds up the strength in her arm.
Yeah, so in no way is this finished, and that's one thing I've just been chatting to Kate about, is the fact that we haven't charged for any of these so far. It's just going to be a constant process of refining the designs. So we might end up doing another 3 by the time we get to a final one that we're quite happy with. So yeah, and then as Charlie grows, every 6 months we'll have to adjust certain parts as she grows. But then eventually, in a couple of years' time, she should stop growing as quickly, and it makes our life a little easier.
Well, listen, we have something that might test these present unwrapping skills that you've got.
Really
Here you are, this is something for you.
As if you hadn't had enough Christmas presents already. You can open that for yourself now if you'd like to try, Charlie. I'm not sure if it's going to be particularly easy, it's quite a big box. I'm not sure it's supposed to be this big. There you go, give that a pull. What was your favourite Christmas present you got so far?
Experiment.
Really showing us up now.
An experiment. So she actually got a chemistry set, I think, which was good. Give that a pull.
yeah.
We've just wrapped it really securely, just to make it even more difficult.
Let's see if we can see if we can give that bit a pull as well. There you go. Go on, you can use the other arm as well. Go on, Charlie, get in there.
So yeah, one thing we're going to work on next is the grip of the fingers. So at the minute, she's able to close them quite well.
Yeah.
But the minute she'll pick up a plastic bottle, it'll just slide out.
This is the slip on
my
fingers.
So the next stage is working on how we can increase the grip on the hand as well.
So actually, this is going to make a huge difference to people, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's the thing, we've never been involved in this, and then Charlie was
Now, we
basically
hear you quite
voluntary
like
guinea pig.
unicorns, don't you?
Oh, we're covered
Yeah.
in them today.
And you're covered in it. And now you've got a unicorn
A unicorn
rucksack.
backpack.
Does that look good?
Yeah, thank you.
Happily.